Stop coughing. Good morning, Dr. Lebo Gyno, and we're another week of course, Gynecomastia surgery. Got this 43-year-old gentleman from Oklahoma, and what do you weigh?
245.
245. And my limit, I try to, in rules, you have to have rules in life, otherwise chaos happens. My rule is nobody over 250, basically. And so we can say, oh, yeah, doc, I'm 6'3", though, blah, blah, blah. There's little exceptions, but with me, it's about the results. It's me about making you happy. It's me about, doing my job and sending you on the way happy and this and that. When people come back to me, doc, I need a touch-up, I need this, I need that, it's just more money because I've got to account for the touch-up and everything of that nature. So, rules are 250, so anybody watching out there, if you want the gyno surgery and beyond, whatever, please just get under 250 and we'll start the conversation because that's really what it's at. Because this guy, we got to do a lot of work. His gynecomastia is what I call pseudo-gynecomastia, meaning fat. It's not really like puberty glands. He didn't take testosterone. He didn't take steroids, to do it. It's what I call pseudo-gynecomastia, which is mainly fat. And of course, it's with me, it's about everything. I just don't lipo here. I lipo to the lats back here, and we selected to go down to, I call, quote unquote, the six-pack abdomen. Now, I'm not going to give him a six-pack abdomen. That would look silly, for lack of word. He'll look like a turtle, like a ninja turtle. But I'm going to really, my thought on him is to just liposuction, but bear in mind the anatomy, the pecs, the lats, the serratus muscles, the midline linea alba, the semilunaris. Whittle this down. He's got this, what I call the double bubble, boom and boom, stealth incisions in the armpit by the nipple, inside the belly button. Get below there a little bit. Really, kind of get 5 liters plus out of them. And to spur him to spur his wanting to get to about 200. And I think he was there, right? He was there. And, life is a roller coaster. It's not a sprint. It goes up, goes down. You're happy, you're sad. It's whatever it is. Take out the glands, of course. Give him a hint of a little bit of a six-pack, but not deep and overbearing. Don't leave fat pockets there, but that's like weird. Get to the sides as much as I can, to the back. Really just through my stealth incisions, again, armpits, nipples, and belly button, get where I can with my specially made, long, curved, whatever you call it, instruments, cannulas, and probes to do the correct job for him. And again, to say, get back and say, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to exercise, and do everything right. Anyway, let's mark 'em, numb 'em, and let's go. Your midline, suck in your belly. All right, so now we're going to kind of frame him. Okay, that's the midline. This is the semilunaris, which frames the six-pack. Again, I want to, with guys, it's all about lights and shadows. That's obviously a six-pack there. It's all about lights and shadows. I want to give him shadows and hints of things to, make his body when there's certain lights look great. I can put down your arms in a second. Yeah. It's like back in high school doing the rings. That's the maximum point of indentation right here when I call. But I'm going to try to get down even below that and do our best to get as much fat out of them. And again, yeah, that's a nice way of doing it. I didn't even think of that. That's a nice way. Didn't even think of that. Look at that. You learn things new from people. Yeah, that's nice. That even brings out the lats. See that? Beautiful. Okay, so now do this. That's the serratus muscles. Again, I want to give them like interest, lights and shadows. And I always tell people, all right, put down your arms for a second, relax. Great shape before the operation and get in better shape after.
That's the plan.
Yeah, it's not a get out of jail free type of a thing where you can eat whatever you want. And I know it's tough. Life is tough. so many times that I say to myself, let me wake up at 5:30 in the morning, 5 in the morning, go downstairs to my treadmill and do a mile or two, you know, and then shower and then come here, yeah. My alarm rings at 5 o'clock, I go, "Ugh." You okay? So that's my job with this guy, is really go at him. Go get him.
Let's begin by introducing ourselves. I am Han. I'm Franz. And we want to pump you up.
We're gonna do the Vaser. So 2-ring long stealth incision ports. Go up in there and start to melt all this fat. And as I said, he's got what I think pseudo gyno, which means that it's all fat. There's some gland in there, but it really is just melting. We're not doing fat grafting because it just doesn't need it, and you know, he would say to me, "You will put fat back in me? I want it out." And I understand. So, but we're gonna spend some nice time here. So give me like 2.5 minutes and 2.5 minutes. So I'm just going around the sides. Really what this is, it's ultrasound technology, and I'm just bombarding the fat and the gland to melt everything.
1 minute to your 2.5.
So it really just kind of, so the liposuction, when I get out, it's like butter. It's like butter. Without this, you're just creating like holes, wormholes, you know, crisscrossing wormholes, and let the skin retract. This is heating it up and just really just melting and undermining everything so that it's all melted. When you suck it out, it's like sucking out just fluid. Got it. Alright guys, so now I'm in the belly button, just finishing up the vasering. Stealth incisions. Melting this. Very nice. Get up over here. Nice dissolvable cannula to be nice and... Alright guys, so now I'm upping this to a 5mm. This is called a triport, which means it's got 3 ports. I need to get a lot of stuff out of them. Amount wise, oh my god. I don't know, at least 5 liters, let's say. All right? So it's a 5 millimeter. It's not as long. It's 5 millimeters. They don't make them long. They make them 20 millimeters long, not 30. But I'll probably switch to a 30 millimeter later on. But let me debulk them nicely. You right over here? So now I'm whittling down this gland. Perfect. You okay? So here's a little gland right here, which we're going to pop out just so easily and perfectly.
Look my way, brother.
Yeah, perfect. Put it still over there. Good. There you go. So, really, as I said, pseudo gyno. This is all the fibrous glands. Clean it up. Get all the gland out. Nothing left. There we go. Wonderful. I can see the tip of my scissors. I know that everything's out. There you go. A little bit more. And right there. Good. Excellent. Good. Stick my finger. way. There we go. Flow issue there for a second. Yeah. Alright guys, so now we're doing Renuvion. This is helium gas with a radio frequency spark. And this is subdermal heat, which heats up the undersurface of the skin. And really shrinks wrap it nicely. All right. Yeah. Alrighty, Dr. Lipo Gyno, 43-year-old gentleman from Oklahoma. We did Vaser high definition power assisted liposculpture, gynecomastia gland removal, Renuvion J plasma to tighten everything up. What I call a six-pack abdomen, but that means down to a little bit below his belly button. I did give him a taste of the six-pack, but he weighs 245 pounds, so I didn't give him a big Ninja Turtle six-pack. That would be terrible. So I etched it and revealed the six-pack, the midline lineal, the semilunaris, 2, 4, and 6. I etched to find the pecs and the lats and the negative space between the pecs and the lats. I got a total of 6 liters, 250, so over 6 liters. 6,250 cc's of fat out of him from all over, even on his back. And these are the glands. I told you the glands were not that big because he's got mainly what's called pseudo-gynecomastia, because I took out over 6 liters, 6 and a quarter liters from him, and these were the glands. All through stealth incisions in the armpit, by the nipple, and inside the belly button. Now make a muscle there. It was done underweight. Now bring it down. Look at that great shape there. We did not do any lipofilling, because that would be ridiculous. So just don't need the volume up there. Now bring it on down, your arms. There you go. Look at the great volume he's got there anyway. And the Renuvion J plasma tightens it up immediately by 30%, and the rest of the 70% happens over the following year or so. One drain inside the belly button. So all said and done, if you've got gynecomastia from Oklahoma, from Washington State, from California, from Texas, from New York, from New Jersey, from Chicago, from Wisconsin, from Minnesota, wherever you are, you call me Dr. Lipo Gyno, 631-424-0101, or email me at jonathanlebowitzmd@gmail.com. Thanks, and see you soon. Let's go!